guess we have to.
What's up, buddy? That's my best friend. That we are definitely talking about how much we're a team.
Yo, Anthony, I'm having like a bad time. I gotta find my board. I was just taping a show right before this. Aaron wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Hey, we definitely remember that we signed up for this a year ago. We competed.
Yeah, and Nazario, great guy. He's not here because we didn't even tell him that this was happening.
I mean, it was like you know how that guy is. He just like you're like, hey, I'm gonna time crunch, and he's like, I'm gonna talk longer, and like, but you and I think we're growing up a good path. We've been messaging each other on the messenger.
We forgot he existed too.
He fell down a slide, so he's like dead right now. So this one's for Nazario.
This is for Nazario, R.I.P.
Anthony's like, I watch these movies. I'm like, I'm fucking proud of you, bud. Like, holy shit. Like, you know what? This guy downs on himself. Look at this motherfucker. Handsome as shit.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Nazario.
Rest in peace. Love you.
We love Nazario. Hell, he's in Panama.
Oh, yeah.
Love you, Nazario.
Renowned job security now. Crazy job security. Like, you know. Yeah, I know. I think you got it. That plane crash is not your fault. And now he's watching movies. Look at.
Hey, that's part of my 5 bullet points. Watching fandom movies is one of my 5 bullet points. Enjoy that, Elon. Let's go.
Hello there.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Got a great teams match for you here today, and I just want to say I've seen the Nazario video. It ain't pretty, but it's definitely worth a rewatch. I'm excited. We have the them damn Enchiladas going up against Hit It and Quidditch, 2 rookie teams from last year, who I think showed a lot of promise both in their matches. I think they both lost to teams that they outplayed. But unfortunately, I think the overall takeaway from their rookie year, was room for improvement. One of those teams is going to get a chance to do it right now. I'm excited to see which one, and we'll find out if we start with round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of the 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 1?
No. My whiteboard was downstairs because of virtual survival.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hence the island that you get. We'll start with question number 1. It's going to come in the category of Galaxy Quests. What is the name of the spice planet where the Fremen are from in the Dune franchise? Oh, question writers, I need to work on your grammar, but that's okay. Just throwing random thes and that's where they don't belong. Throwing me off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Anthony.
Arrakis?
We'll go to Brandon.
Arrakis.
We'll go to John.
Arrakis.
And Jim.
I forgot that it was Arrakis.
Arrakis is correct. The Enchiladas start off with a 2-1 lead as we get to the second question in the category of creature features. Who directed 2014's Godzilla? Not a great. I hear it's fine. I struggle to stay awake.
I also fell asleep in this movie.
Yeah, there are a couple
3
Fandom
p.m.
movies.
showing. I passed out.
There are a couple Fandom movies I can put on and I just knock right out. It's kind of crazy. Like I actually try to watch and I fall asleep. 5,
It's no Broderick Godzilla, that's for
3,
sure.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon.
There's a Gareth Evans also. I put Gareth Edwards.
We'll go to John.
That's good because I also put Gareth Edwards.
Okay.
We'll go to Jim.
I didn't know, so for that reason, I'm voting John off the island.
And Anthony.
Oh,
I didn't realize Gareth Edwards directed one, so I guessed it.
Oh, Gareth Edwards is correct.
Gareth Evans.
Enchiladas widen the lead 4-2 as we get to the third question in the category of DC. What DC title character has the real name Hal Jordan? Yeah. Yeah. Thought we might.
You thought that would be a
Might be a quick draw.
hey, sometimes you don't even gotta watch the movie.
Jim's gonna have time to draw a picture.
Oh, can we draw a picture?
I didn't draw a picture.
I want to draw a picture.
I can barely
5,
write English, much less draw,
4,
so
3,
my handwriting is garbage.
2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Oh, it's crazy. I had to warn you about pens down. John.
I just drew the Green Lantern and I drew like a shitty lantern at the bottom.
Jim.
I wrote the Green Lantern and then in parentheses, no bowl cut.
Anthony.
I just wrote Green Lantern.
And Brandon.
I put Green Lantern. Also drew a little lantern guy.
Yeah.
Green
All
Lantern.
right.
I feel so
Green
lame.
Lantern is correct. That's a clean sweep, 6-4. The next question comes in the category of James Bond. Which Bond film features Bond using an electromagnetic watch to kill a man with a bionic eye?
Oh.
Not water. Question 4. It's not good. It's okay. Of all the bionic body parts, I guess
I'm between two.
Worst.
Two.
Can't imagine it's very functional, but who knows?
Definitely put a Bond film on my board.
5, 4, 3,
I'm
2,
wrong.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim.
I just went for the obvious guess, the one with I in the title. Golden Eye.
Didn't realize that was the obvious guess until now. Anthony.
I said Die Another Day.
Brandon.
I said Die Another Day.
Fuck.
And John.
I said Moonraker.
Oh, unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for No Time to Die.
Sweet. I had Die Another Day, and then I was like,
He has an
Golden
eye thing, right? In Die Another Day.
Probably. It's been a while. I don't play anymore. We'll go to your next question.
Yeah, you beat us.
Yeah, to the category of epic adventures. How does Goose die in Mad Max?
Oh, I forgot this was in here. That's fun.
How many of you were about to
I was about to say something.
I had a whole other answer ready.
I feel like you all were about to write down the answer to a Top Gun question.
This mustache says, of course, I was going to answer Top Gun.
That's mildly hilarious. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Anthony.
There are knives in that. Stabbed.
Brandon.
Explosion.
John.
There's cars in that, so I put Run Over.
And Jim.
There's cars in that, so I said fell from a car.
All unfortunately incorrect. He is burned to death. I don't believe it's in an explosion. I believe it's due to fire.
If you said his ejector seat failed, I would have been so mad.
So, all unfortunately incorrect. We'll move to the next question. It's in the category of YA. Who destroys the ice wall that the White Witch was trying to come out of in the Chronicles of Narnia? Prince Caspian.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Why?
it's YA now.
No, that's
So I was trying to write a question about it the other day, and I was like, this did fit very well in Epic Adventures. But Epic Adventures was large, and YA was small, so it made sense. Perfectly balanced.
Jesus Christ.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon.
It was, of course, the hero of this flick, Prince Caspian himself.
And John?
I'll just Peter.
Jim?
I think it's the younger brother, but I can't fucking remember his name. I wrote Edmund.
And Anthony.
Aslan seems pretty powerful.
It is the younger brother, and his name is Edmund. So Jim's correct.
Because remember, she gave him the Turkish delight.
I would have had to have seen it to remember it, Jim.
Yeah,
Jim will close the gap at 6-5 as we get in the category to the next question in the category of Pixar. Who voices Jessie in Toy Story 4?
Did you say 4?
They did say 4. I just need to wait for the ice to melt, and then I'll have more water.
It's like second drink.
Wait.
Every 2 or 3 minutes or so, I get another sip. It's nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to John.
I don't think it changes. What's that paycheck? Joan Cusack.
We'll go to Jim.
My favorite of the Cusacks, Joan.
We'll go to Anthony.
I also didn't hope it didn't change. Joan Cusack.
And Brandon.
You put my brain in a blender when you said 4. I was like, Joan Cusack. I was so confused.
Joan Cusack is
Tricky
correct.
The fourth one?
Enchiladas still leads by 1 point. It's 8-7. As we get to the next question in the category of DreamWorks, what type of animal is RJ in Over the Hedge? RJ, former Fandom contender. Missed that guy. Almost played in a thing last year, but missed the messages by 2 days. Would have been fun. I don't think he would have had much of a shot because I don't think he knows what's in Fandom anymore. But would have been nice to see him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim.
I wrote squirrel.
We'll go to Anthony.
I remember playing this video game. I think he was the raccoon.
Is that a video game? Brandon.
Of course it did.
I will also put squirrel.
And John.
We're all over the place. I said groundhog.
Raccoon is correct.
All right, Anthony.
It is 9-7,
And
2-point game. As we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Law and Order. Which Law and Order film features the main characters going to Paris?
This is hilarious.
Why?
If this is the correct answer, I saw this on a preview on a Hairspray DVD 2 days ago.
Okay.
If this is the correct answer.
Why are you watching the previews on a DVD?
Because I forgot that there were previews.
Just hit
On
next.
the DVD.
Yeah, what? 5,
Doesn't
4,
always work. It freezes
3,
and only skip it sometimes.
2, 1.
What kind of
It's
system
down.
you guys use?
Jim wanted to see what movies were coming out in
Coming soon
1994.
to own.
We'll start with Anthony.
Rush Hour 3.
Brandon.
I always get a rush hour question every time I complete these. Rush hour 3.
John.
Good. I feel good. Rush Hour through it.
And Jim.
The preview was for Rush Hour 3, gentlemen.
Excellent.
Rush Hour 3 is correct. Clean
Right time
sweep.
frame.
11-9. As we get to the final question of round number 1, it's going to come in the category of horror icons. Who explains to Heather that Freddy is the manifestation of a supernatural entity trapped by the Nightmare on Elm Street films in New Nightmare? There's nothing behind you, Jim.
It's Freddy. Freddy's coming.
The Harry Potter theme is playing in my room. Like,
Freddy's
Why?
coming for you.
Naturally.
I don't know if she's firing up Order of the Phoenix or something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon.
I just wrote the name Gary.
We'll go to John.
Why the hell not? Is it Wes Craven?
We'll go to Jim.
I also went for the meta answer because I thought this is like a super meta movie and what wrote Russ Craven.
And Anthony.
This is supposed to be only for John, not me. But is it Wes Craven?
It is indeed Wes Craven. That is correct. Them damn enchiladas will end round number 1 with the lead, 13 to hit it, and Quidditch is 10. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down multiple choice, at which point it will only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are horror icons, sci-fi icons, criminal underworld, worlds of DC, Disney Animation, DreamWorks, Wizarding World, and Law and Order. Them damn enchiladas, you are in the lead. Should you spin first or defer to hit it in Quidditch?
What are you feeling, John?
Can you scroll up to the wheel for a second? I like looking at it when I make a decision.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a neutral place for it to land. I don't mind deferring.
Yeah, I think defer is good. It's a good wheel, so I'm okay with whatever they take off and kind of gives a better idea. All right, yeah, defer.
All right, hit it in Quidditch. This will be your first spin. Lands on DreamWorks. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I've seen most of them. I think
I've
there's
seen
better
most of
stuff,
them.
though.
I've watched all 3 How to Train Your Dragons a month ago, so if those 3 questions are in there,
I watched those over Christmas, so
if it's all dragon questions, we're good.
yeah. I'd say respin because I think there's better stuff on the wheel, and there's
Dragons and Shrek is all I got. Yeah, I'd spin it.
There's not anything that's really worse, in my opinion. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Spinning again?
Yeah.
This will be your second spin. Lands on spinner's choice.
See, that's better. Do you want to go for like Wizarding World?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do Wizarding World with spinners of choice.
It was that or isn't that in DreamWorks?
Sounds like a plan. Hit it in Quidditch. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of the Wizarding World. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Your first question. In which Harry Potter film does Harry attend a court hearing inside the Ministry of Magic?
That's the beginning of Order of the Phoenix.
Yep.
Which is what Meemaw's firing up, probably. So, Order of the Phoenix. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was waiting for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Your second question. Who plays Ron Weasley in the Wizarding World?
Rupert Grint.
Yep, that's his name.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. How is Sirius Black related to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban?
His uncle, right?
No, it's his godfather.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he calls him his uncle, but he's not really, yeah.
Godfather. Final answer.
Sure, that's correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What specifically is Dudley doing when Hagrid gives him a tail in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
He's eating Harry's cake.
Yes. He's eating Harry's birthday cake. Because Nick will be specific about the type of cake it is.
Yeah. It's pink with frosting on top. Final answer.
Final answer.
I just needed more than eating, but yeah, that is correct for 2 points. All right, hitting Quidditch, your final answer, your final question in the Wizarding World. What type of creature is Dougal in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Dougal. And you want the actual name of the creature, not just he's a duck.
A magical duck.
Is the name
Dougal,
of the creature, but go on.
I'll need the multiple choice to
I don't know these.
Hear the fantastical names. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Murtlap, B, Graphorn, C, Thunderbird, or D, Demiguise?
Dougal.
I think it's a Demiguise.
Dougal or Demiguise. I like the alliteration there.
I think that's the thing is
5.
Dougal.
Can we just get a full repeat question and answer?
Sure, that is your first repeat. The question again: what type of creature is Dougal in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? And your options are A, Murtlap, B, Graphorn, C, Thunderbird, or D, Demiguise.
I think Demiguise is the best option.
Yep.
Demiguise. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 more point and a sweep of the Wizarding
I
world.
appreciate that you put Dougal the Demiguise as the answer D.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
intentional.
Triple D.
Hitting Quidditch gets their score up to 19. Them damn enchiladas still at 13, but we will bring back in the wheel for them damn enchiladas' spin. Hands on sci-fi icons. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I mean, I don't hate it, but there are also a lot of movies and sci-fi icons.
Yeah.
That's the only issue with that.
I also don't hate it, but
I mean, we need. I don't even know what the score is, but I think
we need 6 to tie and 7 or more to take the lead.
All right.
Do you want to respin it?
I think we can risk it. There's maybe one thing worse, but
let's risk it. Go for it.
All right, this will be your second spin.
That sounds like an old person game show, something you watched back in the day.
And it's going to be Criminal Underworld.
Yeah, baby, right. Let's go. All right.
All right, them damn enchiladas. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Criminal Underworld. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, your first question. Which Criminal Underworld film features a drug lord named Carter Verone?
It's the second Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that's Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct. 2 points.
I'll take my quarterback.
See, I'm like, I'll just tell you which number it is. You tell me what the title of the movie is.
That works.
Yeah.
Your second question. Who plays Cassian, John's rival, who wants revenge on him for killing Gianna in John Wick Chapter 2?
Common.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know what his real name is, but he's listed as Common. Common, final answer.
That's correct. For 2 points.
Sorry for not knowing
the real name. Birth certificate.
Enjoy your music, though. It's
Damn,
fantastic.
Common.
Your third question. Who saves Letty and Mia with a sniper rifle in Tokyo in F9?
Pretty sure it's Han. Yeah, Han. Han, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's because it's Tokyo, right? Is that it, Nick? Was that the reasoning?
No, it's just context around the scene.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I'm keeping this channel running.
Han comes back to life in that one. He's the dead one that comes back to life.
I think he's just been chilling there since the other Tokyo one. All right. Your penultimate question. Which member of the Ocean's crew is interrogated in front of Terry Benedict by Linus in disguise in Ocean's 11, 2001?
Was that Bernie Mac's character?
Yeah, don't they pull him from the floor? Yes.
I thought so.
Frank Hatton.
Yeah, do it.
Frank's final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
I didn't remember the name. I just knew.
And they give him 1,000 aliases. Yeah, it's Frank.
Yes.
And
Rip Bernie Mac.
Them damn enchiladas is your final question in Criminal Underworld. In John Wick Chapter 4, immediately after killing Killa, what does John take from him?
Who's Killa?
It's Common's brother.
Damn. Oh. He rips out part of his gold teeth. Killa's the big fat guy.
Oh, okay,
a tooth, final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for a 23-19! 23-19! We have a 23-19!
Yeah.
First one this season!
Run the clip!
Unless one happened in a previous match that we haven't filmed yet.
Yeah, play the clip.
Time travel.
What happens here? I don't know. I'm not familiar.
A
What
clip plays.
play that clip again.
Yes, the clip. Do it again. 23-19! We have a 23-19!
Roll that clip, Tim.
A clean sweep of Criminal Underworld. Them damn enchiladas gets their score up to 23. Hitting Quidditch at 19. But anything can happen as we move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can choose who will take it. The other player will have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We'll play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
You okay?
Hmm?
Sorry, Nick. Okay.
Yeah,
He
I'm good. I
put a lot of words together. He felt like he was running out of breath, but I was confused.
I have been running out of breath and I'm out of water. It's not helping. But
Yeah.
we'll start with question number 1. It's going to be in the category of creature features. Let's get back starting with them damn enchiladas. Who will be taking it for how much?
John convinced me to go 0.
And hit it in Quidditch.
I think Jim was giving me a code, and I didn't know if there was a code, so I also went 0.
Great. Stats only. Your question
I know
in
you guys
creature
love it.
features. In Jurassic World Dominion, what branch of the military did the character Kayla Watts used to belong to?
Thanks, John.
Did you know it?
What
No?
branch
Okay.
of the
Nope.
military?
Fuck this movie.
I knew.
What?
Hi.
I don't fucking
Hello.
know.
Hey.
Jim made a joke about Order of the Phoenix playing in the next room, and then the next question he got, the answer was Order of the Phoenix. It was crazy.
Did he get it right?
He did get it right because
That's
it was playing in the next
That would have
room.
been embarrassing.
5,
To my chagrin.
3,
I
2,
knew that.
1. Pens down for stats, Anthony.
I don't know. Marines are a thing in the military.
And Brandon.
That's correct. Marines are a thing in the military.
They are a thing, but she belongs to the Air Force. She flies
Yay.
almost the whole movie, but that's okay.
Our stats went down, Brandon, but we didn't
I
lose.
don't remember that movie. I don't want to get the Minion question right.
We'll get to the next category. John and Jim have to take. That category is DC. Let's get back starting from Jim
This much.
and John.
This much.
Great, your question in DC. The main villain is put into a street vending hot dog container after being defeated at the end of which DC film? Nobody asked. Oh, hey, that's what I had for dinner. See how there's a bunch missing? Because I ate a lot of it.
I don't even know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John, who bet 0.
That DC League of Super Pets movie, because hot dogs are made out of dogs, I guess sometimes. Depends what country you're in.
And Jim?
Damn.
I can't remember if this is even a DC movie. I put Spawn.
It is not, unfortunately, Jim. And the correct answer is DC League of Super Pets. So
That was in
Oh
my-
my God.
Jesus.
John hits it.
For not his reasoning, though.
No,
Correct.
no.
I mean, it depends. What country is the hot dog cart in? Is it in like a Southeast Asian country?
New York.
Wow,
New York.
and,
Then whatever. Yeah.
Weren't you trying to not get them canceled?
Metropolis, I guess, but whatever.
I got a government job. I'm good.
Hit it in Quidditch goes down to 18. No damn enchiladas at 23. 5-point game as we get to the next category. You're going to say who takes it. The category is Marvel. Let's get back starting with them damn enchiladas. Who'll be taking it for how much?
This isn't your channel, John. Stop counting down. Me.
And hit it in Quidditch.
2.
All right.
Ooh, here we go.
Your question in Marvel. Who plays Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse?
Damn it.
Good
What
one.
do you want? Get away from me.
You did good reading.
Thank you.
That looks like an 8.
Would you like to host the next one with me? Great. Didn't think so.
Bring her in now.
4, 3. She wouldn't know the context. 1. Pens down. Start with Anthony
Sophie Turner.
and Jim.
I had to change the U because it looks like I wrote Sophie Thurner, but it's Sophie Turner.
Sophie Turner is correct. Hitting Quidditch will gain 2 points. Them damn enchiladas will stay right where they are. It's 23-20. As we get to the penultimate category that John and Brandon have to take, that category is the MCU. Well, let's get back starting with Brandon
0.
and John.
What?
All right, your question in MCU. Pardon the microwave beeping.
Pardon my kids screaming.
I was like, John's kids are louder than my boys.
Happens.
I'll fucking kill them.
Your question in the MCU. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Which 2 of the 6 Avengers don't get cursed by Wanda when the team confronts Ultron in Africa in Avengers Age of Ultron? Doesn't this just make you want kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out there and on camera. I'm gonna come out there and fucking kill all of you.
Use a repeat if you need it.
We're gonna get answers in.
Repeat the question.
4. All right, that is hitting Quidditch's second repeat. Question again. Which 2 of the 6 Avengers don't get cursed by Wanda when the team confronts Ultron in Africa in Avengers Age of Ultron? What? What do you want? No. She said your love and affection. I said absolutely not. We're gonna get answers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with John.
I said Thor and Hulk.
And Brandon.
Put Hulk and Hawkeye.
And your winners, them damn enchiladas. We were looking for Hawkeye and Iron Man. Hawkeye and Iron Man was the correct answer.
I remember him on the body. I thought that was the curse.
So that will end this here match. What has happened? Why am I like this? What the heck? Whatever. Tim, edit this later. I hate it. I hate StreamYard. I hate settings. I hate everything. But what I don't hate is this match. It was a great one. 2 very good teams. It's sad to see Hitting Quidditch get another loss, but I got a good feeling for the next match if they keep playing like they did today. But congrats to them, damn enchiladas, getting closer to that 500 mark. Let's see how they feel in the post-match interviews. Hit It and Quidditch. I think you guys played a very, very good match today. You kept up with them in round number 1. Both teams had very good round 1s. You guys swept your round 2 category, and then you took it very deep into round 3. At the end of the day, they just outplayed you. Nothing you could have done better, I don't think. A lot you could have done worse. So it's good that you didn't do that. How are you feeling about the match?
I've been sick for like a month. You know, I'm just really tired, and we did good. I feel like, and you know, I feel like I would have got Arrakis if I had less brain fog. But like, you know, being behind in round 1 was actually a benefit to us. And you know, he still bets. I think we still bet the same way in round 3 if we had 1 more point. But like maybe we would have got to the last question. But I don't feel bad. I feel like we got to have a good stat percentage for a team that keeps losing. But
yeah, we put up this crazy game. We put up like 20 something points in every match, and then just keep losing. So something's gonna change eventually.
I agree with that.
It's bad.
Your percentage is unusually high. If you look at the things, you're not quite in the bracket that you're in, which is a good sign because it almost guarantees you'll win on the next one, right? Who do you want to play to get that next win?
Who's under us?
Who sucks and is on a bad team? We want to play that person.
Well,
as a terrible person and on a bad team, yeah.
As an objective, unbiased officiant, I can't answer that. But
okay.
If you have ideas, throw them out.
Okay. So, does Mike still play in Fandom? Because he sucks at Fandom.
Mike. On occasion.
Okay, probably Mike, because he doesn't watch this shit.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I beat him before.
Believe he's still teamed with your manager, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's the reason we're together because
Nazario. Oh wait, never mind. Nazario's dead.
Hitting Quidditch, congratulations on a match well played, and we will see you next time. Them damn enchiladas, congratulations on your second win, a well-deserved win, an earned win. Like they made you fight for it. You had to sweep your round 2 category. One of your best round 1s, I think we've seen in maybe. I don't know. It's a good round 1. 13 points in round 1 is a good round 1. And then up to the point where you had to start betting something or watch them catch up, and you guys closed out the match in grand fashion. So congratulations on the win. How are you feeling in the aftermath?
Anthony, go ahead.
You know, it's nice to get a win. They played really well. We played well. I thought the first round was going great, and then 3 questions in a row was just started tanking, and I was like, well, this is going to go really poorly, and then it got better. we both got strengths in round 2, so it was fair, and we both swept it. So luckily, we just got 1 extra point, gain a little more, and I hate round 3. Betting is the most stressful thing in this whole thing, and I hate it because it could be a 4-point swing, and I completely fuck this team up because I think I'm smarter than I am, which I'm not smart. So that's usually why I fuck it up. That's why I'm John here to tell me to bet 0 and make sure I get it wrong. But yeah, it's nice to get a win. Finally, took us a while. We keep playing pretty well, and then lose in the end. So
and we won though, and Anthony is smart and beautiful, and he's a loyal husband. Right? I'm not lying. I'm not telling lies. He does all kinds of great shit. He's a civil servant. Your taxes pay his salary, so you should thank him, Nick.
No.
Just letting you know. Thank him when you get on an airplane. You should do it every single time. And he's just great. And honestly, like the messages we've been having back and forth that you'll never see are so positive. And we watched Criminal Underworld movies, and we went 10 for 10, and we watched some other movies and got answers. And eventually, we're gonna watch maybe all the movies. I can't promise anything. Can't promise, but every day is a new day where I might not or watch. I don't know, but we're on the upswing.
I don't know what he just said.
Me neither, but I'm looking forward to it. If we had a comeback team of the year award, I think you guys might be up for it if you keep playing like you did today. So, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you guys in the near future. That'll do it for this here match, a great teams match. I look forward to seeing both these teams come back real soon. But thank you to all of you for checking out this great match. Thank you to Tim for editing this one and for StreamYard, because this is happening. It's quite frustrating, but it's all right. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about because it's such a small detail, but I see these things. It's really a pain in the ass. But congratulations to them, damn Enchiladas. Congratulations to Hit It in Quidditch. Thank you to Tim again for editing this. And we'll see you all next time in another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.